Hello. It's been a while, hence the title. It has been a while since I've been on and done anything, talk to anybody on YouTube's. So here I am, as is. Just come back from a little troll around my local town, the charity shops, seeing what I can see. We've got our first proper big boot fair this weekend. Much excited. So I thought, well, it's a nice day. It's actually not raining. It's not warm, but it's not freezing cold either. And I'm not being blown from one end of the high street to the other. So I went for a little hunt about. I should have been doing other things. I should be listing. I should be working. But didn't feel like it. So off I went. Oh, hello. There's two people in. Hiya. I've got a fringe situation going on here. Like, I can't see. Now, I do trim it every couple of weeks, but seriously, I obviously really need to get to grips with it. So apologies for the state. It is what it is. Right, what time is it? Oh, right, okay. Well, it's that time in the afternoon. People are probably busy. Large cup of tea needed. I had lunch on the move. Never a good thing. Now, obviously, this is in reverse order because this was the very last charity shop I went into because it's at the top of the bag. Hello, Karen. I hope you're all right. Yes, I know I'm very rarely live, but, you know, I get the urge every now and again. It's been stupidly busy. My 2024 is probably going to be one of the busiest because I've got so many things to juggle. I've got trying to see friends and go for meals and do all the things that are nice to do, keep the eBay business going, continue to make it pay. I've got things like trying to fit boot fairs in and drum gigs in, which often coincide. And yes, it's all a bit much. I'm not sure I like being this organised because it really isn't me. Anywho, I will begin. Because I expect, Morning not here. I expect for a lot of people they'll watch on catch up, which is lovely. Oh, Jason, hello, your favourite pirate. Do you know many? Just one of thousands. Oh dear. Yes, it's earlier in the morning for you guys, isn't it? Yeah, it's not here. It's about 3:30 in the afternoon. Tea time with my grumpy mug. It holds about a pint of tea. Oh, bless you. I love you too, Jason. I think you're absolutely amazing. Every time a little video pops up, I'm like, ooh, because I know there will be treasure and goodies. You carry on because you've got work to do. I know you're a busy guy. I will see you later. Okay, so we'll do the boring bits first, the clothing. Also, I will have to ask Jason's opinion on a couple of bits of jewellery I've got, but not now. Oh, no. Is Lex on? Oh, no, I didn't want to clash with Lex. Oh, dear. Oops. If Lex had been on, if I'd known she was on, I'd have been watching her. I walked into this charity shop and they said, everything in the shop is £2. Everything. It's a kind of a pop-up shop. It's all the hospice kind of shops. Oh, good, she's not live. She won't feel rude then. And they seem to get, I recognised half of the stock because I've seen it in all their other shops. And as the lovely Mandrass agree with me, if they put it at a sensible price in the first place, they wouldn't have to do this. But everything was £2, including this suit. Now, I gather brown is making a comeback. It's a brown suit. It's a man's suit. Now, I'm trying not to get too much men's stuff. I am trying to downsize in that area, but this was quite a nice quality one. It's got hand-finished, you know, that kind of hand-finished stitching on the edges that says it's going to be decent quality. And apparently it is. I don't know who New Boss Collections is. I don't think it's anything to do with that boss. But it was 80% wool and nicely made. So it's a suit. I did check the quality of the trouser because it's often the trouser that disappoints or has wear in the undercarriage. And I checked and this one doesn't. So there's trousers that go with it. More likely to go for a prop film studio, something like that. But I grabbed it while I saw it because I thought, you know, for £2 I would. Again, for £2, not something I would go out of my way to pick up. because I am quite starting to reduce the amount of clothes that I'm collecting. Collecting? I'm not collecting clothes. I'm trying to sell the bloody things. But anyway, yes, for £2, I said yes, please, to a Ted Baker dress. I thought it was quite cute. I don't know if it's exactly of the style, but it's a nice geometric print. I do love a cube, and it's I think it's silk actually. It's a size 1, which I think equates to very, very small. But it had a quirky zip, and I thought it's a bit punk. It's a bit, it's a bit different. I find Ted Baker, in spite of being phenomenally highly priced, doesn't do well for me generally. So this was a bit of a, I'm going to give her another chance. Here we go. Here's the fabric. It's polyester. Well, that fooled me, and I'm normally good at spotting silk. But hey ho, again, for £2, if I get 25, I'll be very happy. And I will certainly aim for at least that. I've got it in the right knot now. It's got little shoulder pads that I thought was very, very of the time. We'll get the clothes out of the way, and then we'll do the jewellery. Yes, I've got a couple of videos to catch up with, Lex, actually. So this I picked up. It's an American brand. It's Rails, but I really like the fact that I know a lot of people like pink, and this is brighter pink than it looks. But it's I'd say for £2 in a size medium, which is kind of a 12 to 14. Bush cotton, which is probably, that needs a wash. Somebody's dipped their cup in something unsavoury. Not a problem, that'll go in the wash. There we go, that's what happens. Oh. And the last little bit of clothing that I picked up, also for £2, was this skirt. It looks like a rag. It looks like a dirty dish rag. It is, however, old Monsoon. If we remember Monsoon from the late 80s, early 90s, they had a range called Twilight, and I think that label came very, very soon after. It's quite a decent size. I reckon that probably fit a 12 to 14, even though I can't really see from the label because it's so badly printed. It's got a nice split up the front. I'm not showing you properly. God, I'm so unprofessional. There we go. It's got a nice slit up the front. It's one of those straight long skirts, which I think are reasonably current at the moment. It is silk and linen blend. So that's a nice kind of 90s, slightly retro look, but will suit almost anyone. So again, for £2, I was happy. Then at the bottom of my bag, I've got to save all the receipts that I need, because that's a yard sale that's coming up soon. Oh yes, met an absolutely lovely lady called Ginny in the Amargo shop. An absolute hoot and a delight. Very much in the same ballpark as me for musical taste, etc. So I doubt she'll be watching this, but if you are out there, Jenny, hello, and very nice to meet you. So I'm kind of scrabbling because they give you nice little bags in some shops. Other shops, it tends to run a bit loose. Right, what have we got? Okay, jewellery. I think I actually spent £2.50 on this, which was probably too much. It's not going to make me a whole ton of money. It is, however, just the cutest mother of pearl and seed bead vintage little necklace. I guess those leaves should probably all kind of sit the right way, but it's been scrunched up in my bag. So they've adopted a very abstract approach to life and are firing off in all directions. There we go, more like that. Not me, perhaps, but definitely somebody. I thought it was kind of cute. It's not going to make a lot of money, but I just pick things up that I like sometimes. This I picked up because it's actually Michael Kors. Now, as you can see, it does have wear through to the copper from the silver tone. And I thought, what I will try and do is see if I can use that silver pen that I've got, that I'm so fond of using, and see if I can touch it up. Because if it's, if I can make it look nice. And if not, it was 30p. So, That was an experiment. What was only £2 and rather lovely, though, is a cute, if I can get it to swing around the right way, a cute, there we go, it's a proper springtime flower, like a dogwood or rose, wild rose, something like that. The chain is silver, has its little razor blade that we all know to look out for, although they can lie. And I will have to test whether hello, how long is it since I've done live? This has no mark on it as far as I can tell, and I will need to test and see if that is in fact 925. I think it is, but it might not be. Nonetheless, I got a very nice, sturdy little box chain for £2. £2. I don't know what that is in dollars for anyone who happens to be watching. But God, I'm tempted to give myself a fringe cut right now. It's taken over my face. Next shop. Oh, yes. Right, next little shop. Hanging up in amongst all the plastique and all the hideousness that is charity shop jewelleries. I picked this up. I first looked at it and thought it's plastic. But I do that classic thing. I'm not ashamed in a charity shop to go giving it some love. But because it's cold, it tells me it's a stone, or at the very least glass, and I think this is lapis. It's on a kind of a very homespun looking chain, I would say. But this chain is very nice, so I'm wondering if somebody has actually perhaps repaired this bit or added in a clasp. But I thought that is quite a nice, they're very bright blue on the screen. They're actually a little less bright in real life. But I thought that was quite a find, and I think that was £2 or something, somewhere around that. I'm lining everything up here, it's all going to fall off in a minute. I have been doing some more bags. Oh, what's that now? I have been doing some more bags of I've got big bags of plastic necklaces and things that I've picked up over the years that I don't want to deal with, and various things that I just want to get rid of. So I've lotted them up, and I've got a vintage broken lot that's gone on, things that can be repaired, harvested, used. I know I'm not going to use them. I want somebody to use them, and they're taking up space in what is quite a small space. So yes. I'm trying to sort that out, and I've also got some vintage lots to go on of things that are perfectly lovely, but I know, I guess I keep buying more, but I know I'm going to probably keep buying more, and so I need to sell them off. I don't know this lady, Mia Wood. She's no relative of mine, bless her, but what a cute little box. I'm not convinced if the things inside are her creation. I did pay £5 for these because they are the most stunning labradorite. Very nice, faceted, glowy labradorite. Excuse the nails. They need redoing. I did them all lovely and sparkly, and then I chipped them off because I'm like that. Now what I'm trying to do is, of course, get a back off so I can have a look and see what see what they're made of. Hang on a minute. Now, where's that loop? Yes. I'm not sure. I'm still not sure. Okay, what are you made of? They are 925, but they're gold over silver. So they do have a gold post, but the post says 925 on it. And if I get my little cloth and look at the backs that often don't match, but sometimes do, then I can see if those are also 925. Oh, yes, they are. Well, that's pleasing. I don't know if these are Mia Wood's designs or not, but gold over silver with a really, right, fist of this, there we go, with a very, very nice labradorite. Open back, covered in fluff, because that's what I've done. And it's sort of on a twisted twisted wire, so the wires have got a little bent up there. That can be fixed. I thought they were adorable. I might have overpaid for them, but they're fabulous. Okay, what have I got now? So it's something is irritating my neck, which is a worry because everything I'm wearing should be silver. It's going to be fun trying to work out what that is. And in my bag of goodies, which was all purchased in one shop, I have some things where's they gone now? I think I paid too much for these. I don't know because prices are all over the place. And the research I tried to do in the shop was showing very well. These are a pair of vintage earrings. I love the kind of frosty glass effect. I know there's a name for that and it's gone out of my head. These are vintage and they're a name called Taratata, which I think is actually quite a good brand. So the fact that I paid a little too much, I actually paid £10 for them. I think they're good. I need to do some more research on the exact one that they are. I don't know if they're silver or not. I can't see a mark. Oops. You know when they put the plastic thing, the rubber things in, and it goes all solid, you have to kind of get them out because they're just nasty. That's what nails are for. Which is why I have no nails, because I mistreat them. Taratata, France. Okay, well they're made in France, so that's something going for them. I mean, I'm not sure they're me, but they're certainly quite cool. So they may have been, prices seem to be all over the place, but I'm prepared to hang on to them and let them go. They might go overseas, actually. Sometimes I find that stuff of mine does end up in America. Right, this is rather nice. £2. Oh, God, don't ruin the card. On its original card. Get these horrible labels off. This is a name that you may have heard of, Resis. What they do is they take an orchid, said orchid here, and dip it in gold or silver. I think it's gold they dip it in. Of course, this isn't going to say exactly what's happened here. Now, this can be worn as a brooch or as a pendant because it has a bail. And I have sold these in the past and they've done all right, especially when you only pay £2 for it. I wouldn't want to pay much more, but who knows? Yes, I'm afraid I'm a sucker for buying the ubiquitous, very long French jet, black glass. Oh, they've tied it all together. Oh, no. Someone's done a bit of a Houdini and tied it all together. These are very long flapper length. They're knotted in between. They've got the barrel clasp. And they all appear to be there because what will sometimes happen is that one will get chipped and then there'll be a gap or the string between will come unravelled. But these don't seem to have done that. They're in good order. I'd say they're probably at least, those are 50 inches long. So proper flapper length. And I love this black faceted glass. Got a lot of it. Will be selling it. I think they look quite nice if you want them festooned at different lengths. I'm thinking of putting together a little collection maybe of, so maybe 5 of them all different lengths so that you could wear them and they look amazing. Amazing. On the other hand, in a 50p box in the same shop, I got these. They're also that wonderful frosted glass, vintage clip-ons. Yeah, they are unsigned. I kind of feel I shouldn't be picking up unsigned stuff, but when it's that pretty and that price, I kind of, I know someone will love it. And that frosty glass, I think, is so attractive. So it's worth more than 50p. Can't say fairer than that. Now, I paid £8 for this. And I'm thinking it's silver over gold again. Didn't really look too closely. Did I? Did I really? Where's its mark? Maybe I was being silly. Maybe this has to go back. Why would I have paid? Did I think it had a mark? God, can't have paid £8 for that, surely. I thought it was the silver one I got. Oh, you know how you just have a moment where your brain deserts your head? No, there's no freaking mark on this. And they're not soldered. Well, that was a fail. There you go. You've watched a Treasure Pirate make an absolute cock up. So, yeah, that'll end up in a vintage lot. There was me thinking I got silver there. And I didn't mind paying for silver, but the fact that isn't. Where's my receipt? They really had me this lot. This enthusiasm of getting carried away. No, maybe not. Where did that come from then? Oh, you're not interested in me going back through my receipts thinking if I've been a real idiot. I'm sorry, but for that money it's going back. It was in the special cabinet. Do not believe the special cabinet is special, because it ain't. And that was Sue Ryder. Don't often buy much from them, and now I kind of know why. Okay, so cute little pair of earrings. Again for £1.50, hoping they're silver. It's always a gamble, and to be honest, the gamble's a bit of a fun. I'd rather do that than buy a scratch card, to be honest. Well, there's every chance I may have to do a test on these. But they had the look, and they're flowers, and they're charming. I'll find out. Could be. I need to do a proper test. Sometimes I can just tell from the scratch. They're kind of cute. And I think flowers are always in style, aren't they? Right, I only paid £1 for this one. And it was in a box, which fascinated me. Thrift. Well, I don't think it belonged quite in there, but that's its little box. Yeah, I don't think that box actually belonged in there. So I'll keep that for something else. Okay. This is definitely its little box because it's formed to shape. And again, it was a charming little thing, and it's a bit of a punt. I suppose I'm getting ready for boot fair season. And you can't really inspect things with a loupe. Or if you do, you're asking for inflated prices. Yeah, it may not be silver. But it's charming, it's vintage. It's a bit of kind of Victoriana style. It's got little, tiny little dried flowers in it. Yeah, okay, lesson learned. You know I've got to be more careful. Okay, and here we have a cute little pair of earrings that, again, I was taking a bit of a gamble on. But some days your luck's in and some days it just isn't. And that's how it is. I don't mind because I win more than I don't. So I'm really not going to complain too heavily. These were cute. Now, they might not be anything. I was hoping they could be. Very difficult to check when you're in the middle of a very crowded shop with things in your hands. I think these probably aren't anything either, but they are also sweet and charming. I don't just pick things because I think they might be silver or gold. Sometimes it's a case of I like the design. I think they're fun. I think somebody would enjoy them. Yeah, no, there's definitely not anything. But, you know, they're cute. And they're fun. They're tiny butterflies with a little, well, is that butterfly? With a little bit of abalone in it. So, cute. Oh, plastic's gone all brittle. Let's get rid of that. There we go. So, cute but no cigar. Has to be said. That's the way things go. So, yeah, not the best run I've ever had in terms of actual treasure. This weekend's Tim. Tim. Yeah, it's always, earrings are great because, you know, it's not like rings where they've got to be a certain size or a certain, you know, you're never going to not be able to fit your earrings. Oh, well done, Karen. Well done. 750. That's 18 karat gold, isn't it? I'm thinking. That's amazing. Well, yeah, 18 karat gold, 7 grams. That's quite a decent bit of weight as well. There must have been, because sometimes people think if they're a size that they're not actually going to be anything. They assume they're costume. Nice score. Well done. You clearly did better than I have today. But, you know, swings and roundabouts, it's the nature of it. And it's the hunt that's fun. So there we go. It's all rather brief. Congratulations on your find. I will actually go and do some listing because that's what makes me the money, not finding things. And I will see you soon. And hello to anyone that's popped in late or is watching on catch up. So I'll see you later and I'll say goodbye now, she says. Ta-ra.